Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you Runner by Parker Williams, published by Dreamspinner Press. Let me start off by saying this. If you are looking for a book that kind of portrays, like a gentleman on the streets, but a badass freaking sexy Jedi in the sheets, this is not the book. This book is honest to God about self-acceptance, the outside world accepting you for who you are, and honest to God love, wooing somebody. The author wooing us. And here's why, so let me kind of go through this. Matt Bowers, at the age of 16, was sexually assaulted. And a sexual assault is bad enough. When it's somebody who's supposed to protect you, it kind of makes the whole thing worse. Eventually, he can't take the looks of his family anymore. He doesn't want to do therapy anymore. He buys some land and builds a house and just lives in isolation. There, he's comfortable. He creates a schedule, he produces most of his own food, catches his own food, is very self-sufficient. He cannot let himself down. He cannot hurt himself. And that's how he wants to be. For over a decade, he lives like this. Well, one day, somebody has the audacity to start jogging down his road. Like, what the hell? He even calls the local sheriff and complains that somebody has the nerve to run down my road. And Clay's like, dude, that's not your road. And he's like, no, this has disrupted everything. I mean, it turns Matt's world into total chaos because it's unexpected. It's not part of his schedule until it becomes part. And here's where things get a little quirky and it's kind of fun, but at the same time, you really feel for Matt. Like this entire book, I just wanted to hold him close. The amount of pain and anguish that he still leaves inside of himself and the amount of expectations that others have put upon him. It mind-boggled me in a way how Matt has survived this long, the way he has. And not just because he's out by himself. I mean, I know Survivor Men and going out and living off of the grid and all of that, but I'm talking about the mental and emotional chaos that runs through him on a daily basis. The things he has to do, like when this runner comes by and disrupts his world in order to bring him back to peace. Well, eventually, not because he really wants to, but he goes out and says hello to the runner. And this is where we meet Charlie Carver. Charlie is an author who has moved to this small town from New York City, thanks to getting his heart broken, or what he thinks is heartbroken. Once Matt introduces himself and Charlie introduces himself, Matt doesn't feel that anxiety. Maybe a little, but not like the overwhelming, all-consuming, I have to go inside and go through my ritual of peace. In a sense, Charlie brings him a sense of peace. And I was like doing one of these, like, yes, when it happened, because he found something that calms him outside of his house, outside of the property. This book is not really high angst. It's more about the feels and surroundings. And like I said, really Matt accepting this is where he's going to be. And Matt's family accepting this is how Matt is. Take it or leave it. And Charlie coming in and saying, hey, you doing this isn't bad. Or you wanting it like this isn't bad. It's just who you are. And there's a moment in time where Matt has to step up. What he does is monumentous. And then shortly following that, there's a moment where you're just like, oh no, oh no. But I giggled myself silly after this for what takes place. I mean, there's so many moments that were just absolutely funny. I'm not gonna say like downright hysterical, but the banter between Clay and Matt, priceless. Between Charlie and Matt, priceless. I just kind of found this book to be like a diamond in the rough. Parker Williams wrote such a wonderful story here. And I highly suggest that you just take a moment out of your time. If all you want is the hookups and the sex and everything like that, okay, I getcha, because sexy times are fun. But to be just wooed. And I'm not saying there's no sex in the book, but it's not the focal point. The focal point of the story is Matt and recovery. And I have to say that I was mesmerized. I am giving Runner by Parker Williams 5 stars. It was just enchanting. That's what I have for it. It was just enchanting. And it wasn't even like a fantasy So for it to be enchanting, I think is quite high on the bar, Mr. Parker. What I am going to do for you is leave the Dream Spinner and Amazon link down below so you can click it and be on your way. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I like to get stuff out between Sunday and Thursday, but I never know if I'm going to get it all the days, and I definitely never know what time. And that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave my Facebook page and my Twitter. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, you can request via website. Runner by Parker Williams, published by Dream Spinner Press, 5 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you Fishy Riot by Lindsay Black, published by Dream Spinner Press. This book is already out, so if you enjoy my review, I am leaving the links to Dream Spinner and Amazon down below so you can kind of skedaddle off and get it. I have to say I absolutely adored the story. Like, coming from a big family, I got a lot of the little perks to having a big family.